Today we are going to look at the new material imported pick of the Star Push card. As for this peak, the overall material is very unified. Even the middle connector is made of peak material. The overall feeling is a milky white feeling, like a piece of milk candy. Very beautiful. The first time I heard about peak, I may not know about this material. It is actually a special engineering plastic. It is a very good plastic, known as the soft gold in plastic. It is broadcast and used in aviation next to medical induction, because it is very biocompatible. Therefore, it is gradually replacing titanium alloy as a material for human bones. So there is no need to worry about the toxicity of this material. You can play with it with confidence. Speaking of which, this pick version is new in order to make a horizontal comparison. I took out all the previous versions. The texture of the pick is a bit similar to the blue cornerstone. There are also two versions of the light blue cornerstone. The feel of it swallowing is relatively chewy. Then the graininess is also relatively clear. These three versions, its feel and sound are relatively similar. They are all relatively crisp feelings. It is the feeling you can clearly feel. To the feeling of the beads bouncing on a track. It's the feeling of trembling. Listen up. Speaking of non-metallic materials, the question that everyone is most concerned about is whether they are wear-resistant. Let's talk about peak materials now. That's because of the peak fritters that have been played for a long time. It was released in October last year. If you start counting from October, it's been nearly 6 months now. We can open it and take a look at the structure inside. It can be seen that this place is indeed worn. It has a pry-edged feel. But this wear is actually caused by its rotation and collision. We see that the place on the front is where the beads touch. It is almost free of any wear and tear. There is no difference between it and the side. So, under normal circumstances, as long as you don't hit him hard, the track just won't wear out. Then, there is the chronograph material, like this dark blue timer. I have been with you since October last year. Present, there is no problem with its orbit. It's still very talkative. So you don't have to worry about wear and tear at all. Just play with confidence. This light blue cornerstone is the same as the dark blue cornerstone. It's just that some distinctions are made in color. It depends on which color you prefer. I personally recommend this dark blue cornerstone. Then let's talk about the material of the jade wave stick. As the name suggests, the jade wave sign is the color, like jade, very beautiful. It is also one of the most popular materials. Feels a bit like a stone. There is a rough feeling, but at the same time it has some luster, and the sound is relatively small. Thank you. However, many players encounter a problem. After buying this waveline, you will find that there will be obvious white lines on it. In fact, this is the reason for the material characteristics. It is this whitening that will occur after it dries. It's very simple, just go to the kitchen and grind a little cooking oil. Usually, you just need to hold it in your hand and put it on the grease plate in your hand. It will become more and more moist. Like this, it's a feeling that has been around for a long time. It's very moist. This gloss is particularly light. Let's talk about PI. The material PI is this yellow translucent texture, a bit like an amber eye or watching, especially good looking. As for this version, I think it is particularly suitable for glass beads. This will make it look more transparent, and there will be no black spots in the middle. There is no such white spot. In fact, I use a 0.2mm spring which feels relatively light. There is no burden to push, just like its appearance. Very light feeling. Next, stainless steel. Stainless steel is the most popular material because it is the most pressing, the most textured material. The pattern on its surface will reflect light under the light, which is very beautiful. But because it is a bit heavy, so I don't think it's suitable for too hard nets. What follows is that I will use the non-continuous steel plate to demonstrate to you how to disassemble and replace it. Okay, let's take out the accessory box first. Open it and take a look at the accessories inside. In the case of accessories, there will generally be 3 generations. Each generation has numbers written on it. This number is the specification of the spring, like this 0.2. 0.2 spring, it is the lightest spring. Then 0.25 is inferior and 0.3 springs are the hardest springs. When you adjust the feel of this spring, you can take a look. Do you prefer light or heavy? You use 0.3. If you use 0.25 or 0.2 for light ones, you can use them. And there are many beads in it. Like this is this POM bead, and then this is a white peach bead. There are glass beads like here and this screwdriver. There is also this spare screw. There is also a small metal ring like a small ring. We'll talk about its role later, so push it away. You will see a screw here and then push it open. There is also a screw here, so that's it. Open this first. Then open this one here. You will find that this pig trough has 4 pig troughs. This is the normal pig trough. Then there is a small dot next to it here. See no. This little dot, this bead groove, is an extension groove. It is when you add this bead to the normal bead segment. If you add another bead to this place, creates this super dense feel. It's like the feeling of a quick zipper. So if you put both beads in this expansion slot, it becomes misaligned. It's just that you push the 2 cards up and down. I'm always sorry. Therefore, when installing, be sure to look for this expansion slot. But at present, only this new version will have this mark. Like the PEEK material, it has become an M, and the old version, there is no mark. Everyone can make a cut on the side. It is convenient to check it out for yourself. Then, like not learning light, there is a groove under it, which is a new design. It is to make it fit and your ring to put it on a rope. But this function, it only has this latest version of this wave fiber version, and this stainless steel version is like PIC and not either. The PIC version is also not available. So how to judge whether there is one? Just look at whether there is this ring in this accessory. There is a ring, there is no ring, there is no ring. This one is a 0.3 mm spring with a PUM column placed diagonally. Okay, let's summarize it at the end. Stars are now available in 6 colors and 4 materials. You want to feel light in the hand. Then you can choose a pick when the sound is full, or the cornerstone of dark blue and light blue. If you like the matte feel, and the appearance is also relatively high, option to predict in time, and then you like to press your hands, then you can choose stainless steel if you feel metallic. I like this light color transparent. You can choose the material of PEI. And then the stars, it has 4 bead grooves. There are 3 springs and 3 types of beads. You cannot mix them randomly. It can be matched with a variety of feels. Maybe when you get it, you don't feel very good. And then the color is either too light or whatever. You can also use these accessories. Try it one by one, explore and debug your own favorite feel. If you want to compare the nailed sound, you can try a 0.25 spring with glass beads. If you want to make the sound louder, you can use a 0.3 mm spring, plus glass beads. If you want a slightly quieter one, you can choose a 0.2 spring, plus POM beads. If you want an ultra-dense feel, you can place a 0.3 mm spring diagonally and add POM beads. There are also various other feel and sound effects, are all waiting for your development and exploration. Okay. Finally, star players are welcome to share your debugging plan in the comment area. Let everyone copy your homework as much as possible. Okay, then that's all for this video. Welcome to Pay Attention to UBS ETC to take you to learn more about fun and go to ETC Toys. See you next time. Goodbye.